I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, religious, nor personal beliefs may be. I greet you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter if you the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you the toughest to the weakest person on the face of this earth. I greet all you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Today happened to be August the 27th, 2019. It's Tuesday. It's about I'll say about 104 p.m. I want y'all to take a good look at this here letter. Look at the date, April the 4th, 2019. See where it was mailed from, the zip code 63834, which is Charleston, Missouri. See who it was mailed to? Raymond Ivy. You see where it came from? Department of Public Safety, which is the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, 204 North Main Street in Charleston. This is the letter that it came out of right here. This is showing when it was allegedly written to me. This is from, you can see who it's from, Robert Hearns. Some of y'all call him Bobby Hearns, the director of the public safety here in Charleston, Missouri, or the police department. This letter here was response to I made a complaint to the chief of police, and I first made the complaint, and you can see it. I'm gonna read the letter to you first. See if y'all will be able to see it long enough to read it. If not, you can pause it. But I'm gonna read it to you, and we'll see what it says. It says to Mr. IVIE. That's not my name. You can see where he had my name corrected at first. He almost just like Nigel Easton and Barry Boyce and some of the other people that criticized me. Your name can be right in front of you, and they'll have something different. But I want to read this here. It says, Mr. Ivy, on February the 21st, 2019, you filed a complaint against Sergeant Percy Owens and POS, which is Public Safety Officer Austin Henson, concerning a report made about an incident that took place on January the 30th, 2019. To my understanding, your complaint is centered around the allegations that the report is deficient and the officers have not yet reviewed the video. He said a video, but there should have been plural videos of the incident. First, let me apologize for the delay in this response. I was waiting for our detective to review. I'm assuming he's saying the video, but he got video to determine if charges were warranted. I have talked to both Sergeant Owens and Officer Henson about this incident. Read your complaint in the police report generated. After reviewing all the material at hand, I do agree with you that the report was deficient, but was mainly due to you not cooperating with the officers on scene. I'm assuming he's saying on the scene. You were rude and obnoxious and cursed my officers and failed to give them the necessary information to pursue the matter further. My officers are under no obligation, I guess, but he have endured your aggressive behavior and cussing. In the future, if you remain calm, we will do our best to collect all the necessary information and investigate your complaint. Now, this is after I had written two complaint forms to this chief of police. This complaint form was due to the incident that happened on January the 30th, 2019, right on the corner of Vine and Warhouse, right on these corners right here. My complaint was about his officers and their conduct right here where the camera is showing now in front of this unoccupied police substation. When I called the police on January the 30th, 2019 to complain about Nigel Easton and Barry Boyce outside of my house about 100 feet from my house, harassing me, and at the same time, it was peace disturbing or public disturbance. And when hey y'all, I'm doing something right now. You catch me later. But anyway, the complaint was I found it February the 21st. He didn't respond. So I wrote another complaint, took it down there. I had it notarized to let him know I'm not now one of these individuals that run around here that allowed them to just do anything to him. And I wrote another one in March. He still didn't respond. But then when he responded you see it was April the 24th, 2019. You know why he responded? Because he claimed that the detective was trying to look at the video. It was several videos. All you have to do is look at the incident. It was January the 30th, 2019, and I have 3 YouTube videos titled Charleston, Missouri activist harassed 150 feet away from his home by 2 thugs, 1/30/19, part 1, 2, and 3. Part 3, you will see my complaint about the sergeant and the other officer that he said that I was supposedly be cussing out. You would see and hear what they were saying when I called them. But at the same time, he responded to this on the 24th because on the 23rd of April, right on this corner, that's when the chief of police, the sergeant that he mentioned here that I had my complaint about, the officer that he mentioned I had to complain about, all of them was gathered on this corner with Nigel Easton and Barry Boyce. Amongst Satan trying to get it before I can't get this here out. People stopping by, these things started going by, but I'm gonna get my message out. But this just to show you how corrupted they is. Now, he had time after he seen me made 2 videos showing him whispering and hugging and laughing and talking with Nigel Easton and Barry Boyce, which they can do what they want to do. But see, on this corner, he was with all these people, so-called ministers and all these other organizations that getting grant money, claiming that God called Barry Boyce and Nigel Easton. Hey now, Nigel Easton to do a unity march on the 23rd. Then after that march, he wrote this here thing. But now look what he said. He said he was waiting on the detective. It's not the detective job. The detective wasn't on the scene when this happened. A sergeant that's been on the scene, that been on your force for 20-something years. 20-something years, and another officer that's a military man, you see what I'm saying? They was on the scene. But let me tell you, this happened on January the 30th. They didn't write no report. On the 30th, they didn't write them on the 31st. They didn't write them on the 1st of February. They didn't write them on the 2nd of February. They didn't write them on the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, but they wrote it on the 9th because I kept on complaining, why ain't a police report made? You know why? Because it caught them on camera telling these guys, I knew y'all was going to hand him some, and laughing, talking about y'all got me effing rolling with y'all videos, and then saying that Raymond ain't used to people standing up. If you listen to the video, part 3 of Charleston, Missouri activist harassed by 2 thugs, 150 feet away from his home, 1/30/19, you would hear word for word for what this sergeant of 20-something years, and this police officer, the sergeant is black, and the police officer is white. Y'all know the chief is white, and you will hear what they saying. That was my complaint. Now, he said it was mainly, he didn't do anything mainly because of me cussing. But you see, it was 2 state police out here. They told me they seen what was going on. And the state police knew both of these individuals and told me to call the detective in the morning and at the same time to get a judge protection order against these guys because he said, I knew both of them. This is a state highway patrol, knew both of them. But you see, the chief said it was mainly because of me. Then he said that they had to view the video. It wasn't no one video, it was 3 of them. And the detective shouldn't have to review it because he wasn't on the scene. That's the same thing they did when I went to trial August the 14th, 2019. When my cameras and the cameras from the police department caught these same individuals doing the same type of stuff to me, but they knew the detective had to go to a funeral. They didn't ask for a continuance. They didn't have the video coverage from the police department. You know why? Because they didn't have no intentions on finding these guys guilty. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, you see this letter, what the chief wrote me. You see how long it took him to respond. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me show you the connection with him and Barry Boyce and the Gail Easton. You seen them at this. You can look at my video and see a couple of videos with them and the police sergeant and the other officer, Henson, gathered up with these guys on the 23rd of March, 2019. But let me take you even farther back. You look at Gail Easton, one of his very few videos where YouTube videos where he had called it Remix. And you will see Bobby Hearns in it. You will see Arthur Cassell. Both of them showed up at court on August the 14th, 2019. Got connection with the judge, Susanna Wesley Learning Center, and all these corrupted organizations down here in the corrupted police department. All of them showed up. So it didn't surprise me that they found them not guilty. But you will see Arthur Cassell in that video. You will see Chief Hearns in that video, Robert Hearns. You will see Brenda Bedford. You will see Mike Coleman. I believe you will see Officer Zach Albright, who's not on the force anymore. You see what I'm saying? And then you go look in some of the newspaper, which I have it. You will see Robert Hearns and the Gail Easton on the front page of the newspaper with the Gail Easton mother, Veronica Easton, at her church. And it was titled that Gail Easton and Bobby Hearns speaking at a Mother's Day program at the Gail Easton Mother's Church. What mother in their right mind would want to hear anything from Bobby Hearns or Gail Easton? They don't have nothing to offer to the black community but corruption and drugs and chaos. But I'm just showing y'all, this just is a few things that I have to show y'all. But like I said, no matter if it was cussing or not, a police report should have been made of my complaint, but it wasn't. Officer Henson wrote a report 9 or 10 days later. All of it was as if I was the perpetrator and these 2 guys was the victims. But you will see the second time when they came, you will see the Gail Easton made this way all the way from where that stop sign is to right here. My daughter was on the porch watching these ignorant individuals, watching the way the police was acting, the Charleston, Missouri police. Thank God the 2 highway patrols, Missouri highway patrols, was right here watching. Because if they didn't, I believe Percy Owens, the sergeant, and Officer Henson would have either probably tried to shoot and kill me or arrested me for standing up against these thug, bully cowards. That the only place they'll do it in Charleston, Missouri, the only place they'll do it in the black community, because Bobby Hearns, the chief of Charleston, Missouri Police Department, you seen this complaint thing. In other words, if these guys would have shot me and I'm cussing out the police, which I ain't cussing out the police, I'm telling them, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do on my property when these thugs coming towards me twice. If they shot me and I cussed, then no police report is made. It's just something to show y'all how corrupted they is. Peace be still.